Yo everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. We are once again post-commentary. As our colony is, growing slowly, we are currently on the way back with Coco's new arm. You can see how one got shot off and she's also lost her eye. Basically, I was looking right now to see how she lost the eye. Because I'm curious, was it during Ye's fight? Or some other time? Either way, we don't know. I couldn't find it. And I decided that the game probably didn't keep track of things that far back, because it doesn't show the fight with Ye and Coco. I don't recall seeing her with her eye lost, but we'll see. We'll see. Talking about eyes. Anyways, the team are almost back. What I wanted to start to do is put the operation into now, so it'll be queued up, and then I realized that you couldn't do it until you actually have the thing in storage. Makes sense. Also realized that you can change how much food people eat. I don't think I'll do that, but it's just nice to know. Right, the caravan's back. Here comes the team. Just wait for them to unload, all that stuff. Okay, Coco, health. Add bill, still can't see it. It's because it's not, the item hasn't quite been put on the floor yet. There we go. Add bionic. I don't know why I keep adding a T there. Bionic arm. Needs 2 medicine. 1 arm, success rate 100%. When we take a look, an advanced artificial arm, silence mini servers give it great strength, where biological nerve link gives exquisite control. Enlarged dust healing system, a lancet, whatever, allows it to recover from damage. It's better than the biological arm in almost every way, and it will give a extra 25% efficiency to that arm, to the part, and currently she has 0 because her arm is missing, as you can see up there. So just double checking that it is the left. We can't do it just yet because there's no medical bed, so let's switch Coco's bed to a medical bed, and you can see it's a nice blue. And I'm just like cycling through to make sure it gets sorted. I'm going to tell her to rest. And then Bill. Prioritize operating on Coco. Here we go. Bill's going to first grab the medicine. Well, he's going to first grab all the bits he needs. So there's the medicine. Then, just blood sprays all over the place. The dog comes in to check. Boop doop doop doop. And done. No fanfare about it, because it's done. But Coco now has a biological arm. Because she has the anesthesiac, everything is still poor and not working because she's still down under. But, she'll recover soon. And then awaken with a strong arm. Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be really cool. So we're just waiting for her to wake up. There we go. Also, quickly set this bed back to Coco's bed. There we go. And you can now see she is now enhanced. Manipulation 112, because obviously it takes both arms into consideration. Yeah. new arm for Coco. So, good things are still happening, as we now have our first bionic, our first cyborg, essentially. It's pretty cool. And now you can see she's carrying more things. Taking a look and see what other people have to trade. Although, annoyingly, you can't see what they actually have to trade, just what they will be willing to buy. However, the other group next to us are quite hostile. So it's not going to be something we can do anytime soon. But, I'm just saying how fortunate it was that we picked this place with such a nice group so close to us. So I'm getting Coco and Ye together, and Cat, just to be on the safe side. We'll make sure that we remove this Mega Sloth. Do we need Joe? Yeah, we'll grab Joe as well. Although only Coco and Joe can hit it right now. So let's just get everyone to move up. Not only it's quite hard to get everyone to see, I'm making sure that they don't shoot each other as well. That'll be quite bad. To get a bit closer. There we go. And get Ye to haul this Mega Sloth back to base and be all fun and dandy. Yeah. And then take some time to sort out priorities. Oh, and now we have a Psychic Soothe, which is always handy. Take a look at the list. I'm considering what to sort hunt-wise. I'm doing this doe, even though it's a 2% chance, it's one by itself. If it was a group of them, I probably wouldn't, given the last experience we had with fighting groups. But the base is still coming along together. The wall is finally starting to take shape. Still got a ways to go before we are fully... what's the word I'm trying to say? Fully safe. I don't think there's ever a spot where one can be fully safe. I'm trying to figure out how I want to sort out the kibble. I want to make sure there's plenty of kibble, because we don't have that much. I don't want food being used on kibble, where it should be used on making food, but then it's like, no, we'll just leave it. It's not too bad. We don't spend too much time with the kibble. We've got these ship chunks that you can break apart. I'm just taking a look around the map to see if there's any more. You get like components and steel and slag, potentially. So got 2 more rams over there. Because there's just 2 of them, I feel confident that we can sort them out without too much issue. Oh. Yeah, growing our heel roots. It's nice to zoom out of the base. Enjoying the relaxing music. We got some more statues. I accidentally sold the 2 statues that weren't installed. Because I'm an idiot. So then we've got one of the large ones. The grand statues are huge. Let's install some of these, putting the excellent ones in the common room, rec room, dining room, whatever you want to call it. And we've got some visitors from the group we've been trading with, which is cool. They've been a great help. Yeah. Chilling out next to that geyser right there. But yeah, I think things are still going well. It's a very... Oh, no. So the rams are now attacking Ye. So she's killed one of them. No, Ye. Focus on this. Okay, she got hit. But she also hit it, meaning that hopefully she can outrun it. It looks like. So just getting her to kite it a bit to get some distance. And then turn and shoot. Pow, pow, pow. Well, you already need the first pow, but still. The other two were just flavor pows. And then haul them up. She's only got a slight bruise on her left arm. Nothing to worry about. And we got more meat. I realise the bedroom still hasn't been sorted out yet. But it's fine. Because admittedly having that wall up will be a lot of help in terms of now we don't have to worry about people attacking this direction. Or at least not as much. They could still attack and they could still tunnel through. But we'll figure it out as we get along. So I'm just queuing up all these jobs for Ye to just get the prison done. In due time I wouldn't mind getting a better prison. Maybe a bigger one that can hold more people, or one where people can have the individual rooms. That would be kind of nice. Though we'll see. Still trying to figure out this whole cooked meal thing. It's like, why is no cooked meals getting made? It's like this is not cooked meals, fine meals. It's very frustrating. So it's like, okay, I'll set this to 20 to 40 so he'll stop cooking them. It's suspended, all is good. And it's like, wait, he's still not doing anything. And it's like, okay, well. Then I realised, oh, he doesn't have enough skill. Mwah mwah. And then I realised, okay, that's fine. Let me sort this out so then it works again. I like having a stockpile of simple meals. Obviously the fine meals are better, but having a big stockpile of simple meals at least allows for a nice set of emergency foods, so to speak. We're almost finished with our research. Speaking of research, we've not really done much of research as a whole, which is kind of... I could see it going back and biting us in the ass a bit. But yeah, I'm sure we'll be fine. Hopefully. Hopefully it's not going to, as I say, come back and bite us in the ass. That we've not prioritized research some. We'll see. And I've now shrunk down the heel root patch because we don't need... It was taking a long time to actually plant them all. And while all the heel root would be super handy, it's something that I ultimately didn't need to worry about just yet. Essentially what I wanted was a good start to act as a big buffer, and then hopefully won't use as much heal root as we would between the next harvest, and having that big buffer at the start. That's the idea. Whether or not it works, who knows? But I always like having plenty of heal root. So I've set up Yay to make some more bricks, because we'll need a lot of bricks, especially with Crimson working as an artist. As I consider what I want to do. Because we are running low on freezer space. We are running low on storage space. Oh, and then there we go, our research is done. I'm gonna actually start working on dismantling the research table, because to do the higher research ones you need a better research bench, the high-tech one. So we'll get Coco to thinking, no, a heat wave. This is going to be quite bad. I'm going to quickly build a cooler in the research room, workshop I think it's technically called, but because of all events it's also going to keep the batteries and prison cell cool as well. We're also getting some of the batteries put in, which is good. Yeah, we're just waiting on stuff to happen. Cooling things down. And then I think, you know what, it's time we put in another cooler for our freezer, because it's not going to keep. It's 5 degrees indoors right now. So I'm going to set Cat to focus on just making the cooler, and then we get a raid. Group of mechanoids even. Mechanoids can be scary. There's only 2 scythers. They basically have giant blades on their arms and they run at you and cause a lot of issues. So basically I'm going to get everyone but Cat and obviously Bill to hunker down behind the sandbags. And I'm going to have Cat just focus on finishing the cooler, because we could survive the mechanoid attack, or we should be able to survive with more people, but if all our food gets, fudged up from the freezer, it's all bad. So I'm going to get Cat to be a decoy, to make sure they come this way. I'm going to have Bill just stay indoors. Oh, Cat just got hit by Coco. Sure, Coco missed Cat and totally didn't, go, this is revenge for all the bite marks. So we have this guy. One of them's down. And this turret's about to explode. And there we go. Everyone can, go about their day. So that wasn't really a bad attack. We lost 2 turrets because the explosion took out both turrets. And a wall. But we got our heater, our cooler even, to help with the freezer. We also got through the mechanical attack without death, which is honestly very, very handy. So I realised, oh, this hasn't been set to freeze. So I just have them both match. And hopefully it will cool down. The issue is I let a lot of heat in when I destroyed the wall. So it's going to take a while before it gets fixed. And then it's like, hang on a minute, heat stroke. Inside the buildings is quite warm. So hopefully we can help cool off this area. And then I figured, you know what, let's just build a second cooler, or third cooler I should say, just to help circulate, because there's a lot of rooms here that needs to be chilled, given all the venting and whatnot. And then I get Yay to prioritize working on that over the wall in our common room, rec room, whatever, dining room, the party room. So we've got these two mechanoids, and I realised they're deteriorating outside the roof. They're handy to have because you can salvage stuff from them. So I just changed some of the priorities and then get Coco to haul them about. What am I doing here? There we go. The high-tech research. Nice and big. Install the chair. Boom. And we also get a handy dandy piece of equipment when I can find it. The comms console, which is super handy. It allows us to essentially start trading. Then I'm trying to put a trade beacon in the room. It's like, damn it, there's like no good place to put it. And then realize that I don't necessarily need this block in the middle. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of walls each side, because you can only build so many. You can only build a roof so many tiles away from a wall. So when making big rooms, it's always handy to have a pillar in the middle to stop the the roofs from collapsing. Also, I realised now that we have some fine meals, which is nice. I also toggled the two heaters just to be turned off. I don't think that, obviously they're not actually going to help keep the room cool. They don't work when the room is too warm already, but I've just turned it down, so then should be fine. Even with that in the middle though, we don't have enough room. So just make sure you don't put things in the middle there. Put a light in there, in fact, because with the thing I was just putting down, we can use that to trade our items with ships that fly overhead, so long as they're in the radius. We'll show that off at a later point. So yeah, I just turn these off now. You can see it's like the indoors is a bit better. The freezer's working, which is the important thing. And if obviously people get too much heat stroke, they can just go in the freezer to help lower it. And there's a disease. Cat got an infection with the shot from torso. Totally not Coco's fault. Coco missed the scyther and hit Cat with a bolt action rifle bullet. So basically the way diseases and infections work, you saw you had the infection meter, and then you had underneath it the immunity. Basically what you need to make sure is that the immunity gets to 100 before the infection. You can see right now it's actually it's losing. Different things determine the speed of which things go, but you can slow down the infection or help build up the immunity. I'm not sure which way it is. It's just basically tending to the wound. So that's what Bill is doing now. He's going to do it, and you can see that the immunity is starting to catch up and then overtake. Then you can see now that it's outpacing the immunity or the infection. We don't need to worry about it anymore. We'll just need to make sure that she gets plenty of bed rest, and also that Bill keeps her treated. Yeah, this is what you get for biting Coco. Either way, we now have the comms console up. I'm going to have Ye prioritize building the wall over the research station. Yeah, the comms console is quite neat. We can use it to trade. We could also use it to contact the other factions around us. And I ask caravan requests or assistance, or just send goodwill, like send some money and stuff. Although, not going to worry too much about it. I realise now is that there's a lot of other things we need to make, but there's not much room. And I think now I'm starting to realise that my freezer and storage room is quite full. These are now indoors. Also just increasing the sandbags. Oh, okay. Increasing it by just one. It's a bit odd. I thought I would have increased it all the way to the other turret. But doing another harvest of trees. Also making sure to do it on that side of the sandbags, so then people won't use them as cover. Or at least that's the idea. But yeah, so it's all going well. You got all these graves. Checking up on Cat. Yeah, you can see the immunity is at 40, where the infection is like at 25, I think it was. So it's all fine. And we've got a masterwork, which is the highest quality. Look at that beauty. 1,200. Origins of Crimson. It's a work of art. I definitely want this in our common room. I'm trying to think where do I want to put it. It's kind of hard to fit in. But hang on. If I reinstall this just one tile to the side, then there's a nice area for it that isn't going to interrupt people's games of billiards. And we could just stick it there. Good job, Crimson. People eating their fine meals. Put some more art all over the place. Yeah! It's going well. Oh, and now we got a psychic drone. Every colonist of the male gender screams in pain, or winces in pain, whatever. It's not good. Basically, everyone's going to have a mood debuff. I'm going to turn off the stone for now, because we do need a lot of stone for the walls and just general building. Typically, I like to build out of stone walls instead of floor, because it's not flammable and just generally better defensive. And it helps with insulation and keeping the temperatures the ideal ones. There we go. I think now I'm going to sort out the places. There we go. I also moved the turret one away from the wall to try and avoid it from blowing up the wall again. Because we don't want anything to happen to that masterpiece. Yeah. All going well. This episode's running a bit longer than normal, but, you know, it's not too bad. It's mainly due to the whole post-commentary thing. I find it weird if I did post-commentary halfway through an episode and then switch to live. So I figured I'll just do it all post. Colonist needs treatment, that's cat. Gonna have Coco go up and do some mining for some components. I think she actually mines quicker now as well due to the arm, the manipulation. It's all good. And yeah, we've got an extremely impressive rec room, which is going to give everyone a nice little mood buff. So I'm like kind of annoyed that these turrets are getting made and not the research. There's like, why? We have enough components. And then I check, it's like, oh, we need 10 components. I thought you needed only 1. I misread. So I'm like, oh, okay. Well, let me just re-queue these. Boop and boop. And let's go and designate some more mining spots for some components. Still ways away, but hey, it's needed. Components are always handy. It's like why I still find that Caravan request for we want 75 components or however. It's like, no, components are useful. In time, there is a tech that we can get a component assembly machine. Hey, the heatwave is over and we get another raid. Uh-oh. They're going to prepare for a while, then attack. Let's take a look at where they are. There's a decent amount of them, but we have like no defenses up there. So let's start moving things about. Some turrets up here. Let's see. Just start prioritizing moving these guys. And also let's make some sandbags. No, let's do it one away so it doesn't obscure the windmills. I'm like, okay, get everything done, prepped. This attack could be bad. There seems like a lot of them, but they're tribes people, so surely they won't be able to do much against us if we prep properly. Yeah, he's having a meal. And you can see now infection is gone. It's not gone, she's developed immunity, so now the infection tick is going to go from 44 down to 0, so she's still going to have some pain. And they're beginning the assault. Find out how it goes next time.